It was the 18th of March 2013. The boys, Nicholas and Jason, had gone to Sunflay to do the Kontiki, which is the scout event every year where they build a raft and stay on it for the weekend. So I was alone at home. I was having a cup of coffee and I was going through the classifieds online, a site called Gumtree. And I happened to come across an advert for a little puppy, 7 weeks old, that was free to a loving home. And I thought, well, we've just put our one dog down the month previously, and we've got space for one more. So I spoke to the government, and she said, yeah, let's go do it. And we went off to Edgemead, and we picked up a puppy. Her name at that stage was Maggie. And Maggie became Connie in fact that the boys were on Kontiki. So Konnie became our first Dachshund crossbreed, who was a real character. We brought her home and we put her down, obviously after a long drive, and she immediately got into action by chasing the chickens around the garden and getting everything into order on the very first day. And she really made a place for herself in our hearts and in our home. Connie was a wonderful dog. She really, really was. And you can say that about every dog. We've had 3 or 4 dogs at a time for the past 30 years that we've been married. And everyone has had a character and made a place. But Connie was in some ways different because she was nobody's dog really. And yet she was everybody's dog. As my son Nicholas said, she had a lion heart. She very soon set herself up as the hunter of mice and rats and had a huge love for the chickens and chicks that were hatched here from time to time. One of the things is we bought a squeaky toy, which obviously triggered her maternal instincts, and she would go absolutely mad looking for what was making this noise. So we had to get squeakless toys if we wanted to let Connie play with them. And so time went on. Another Muslim chappie arrived here and said that he's just found this dog, and that being a Muslim he can't keep it. Could we look after it? And that dog was Blue. And Blue and Connie became an item and gave us 2 batches of puppies. Unfortunately, the one batch we had to surrender to the SPCA, and of course we had Connie spayed in very quick order after that. But now we have pretty much all our dogs had something to do with Connie. Why are you making a big noise? But just a short video to express what she meant to us as the Moss family in our time here, and especially to my father-in-law Keith, who I'm not sure if he adopted her or she adopted him, but I know they shared many meals together in secret or in part, with breakfasts and pieces of toast or tea or whatever was going. She loved food.
Konnie,
as all Dachshunds do, and so yeah, she had a special bond with him and with everybody else in the family, who over the years obviously got older and older, and just recently got to a point where we found that she had a lump in her chest, stomach area, and that got worse and worse, and she didn't want to eat and she didn't want to participate like she used to. And we let it go for about 4 or 5 days to see if it was just one of those things, and eventually we decided it was time to say goodbye, and so we put Connie in to be put into forever sleep man.
Thank you, Buffy.